Now this week presents the craziest cycle we've ever seen, and that is not an exaggeration. You see, this is what we get when people talk to Tony Huge. Something completely mind-blowing that will likely land them in the same spot as Leo Longevity if this continues. Stay tuned, you're gonna have to wait till the end for this one because it is the longest one and I need time to process how stupid it is before we get to it. Welcome back. Once again, I am Seth Green. I have been in this industry for 10 years and I am here bringing you the most quality alpha male content you will ever see. As you can see, new bling this week. We are now taking it to the next level. We are here to provide you the best value you can find. And if you wanna earn this A chain with the crown on it, you can actually earn that. Not the Gengar, that's mine. You can earn one of these, one of the custom A chains. But in order to do that, you need to graduate our Skool course on content creation and business. Only top dogs, alpha males, can earn an A chain and be able to proudly display this on social media. So if you want to earn an A chain, be sure to go over to our school, down in the link below, join that, take the course, pass it, start making $100,000 or more a year, and stop being a fucking pussy. So now that we've established our alpha male dominance in our position in the community, I need to start popping off of these cycle reviews. So let me put on my gold glasses first, because obviously an alpha wouldn't have just gold chains. All right, so first up, we have tail end of my cutting cycle. 250 test, 250 mass, 250 primo, 120 anavar all weekly. That is stupid. Why are you taking 120 anavar every day? Or are you talking just weekly, 120 anavar? What is that, bro? Hold on, 120, divide that by 7. What kind of dose anavar you got, bruh? There's no way you can take 17 milligrams of anavar a day. That doesn't even make sense. Huh. So if you're taking 120 a day, that's overkill. If you're taking 120 a week, that's underkill. I don't know how you're getting 17 milligram anavar. That doesn't make much sense to me. But in terms of the other stuff besides the anavar, it doesn't look that bad. You're a 2-to-1 with DHT. Test is a little bit on the low side, but I don't hate it. The anavar doesn't make any sense. I don't know if you're super low or super high, but something needs to be fixed there. So I'm gonna give that a 7. Russ's UA says 350 test E, 25 milligrams NPP every other day, up to 50 every other. Why can't you just put the weekly total? Like, what the fuck is this? So we got 50 times 4, so it's like 200 MPP. Why just write 200 MPP, dude? Don't overcomplicate this shit. I'm a alpha male, bro. I ain't got time to sit there and figure out math and shit. Winstrol oral, 50 milligrams every day. Cialis pre-workout with 300 milligrams caffeine. Well, the Cialis and the caffeine pretty much cancel each other out, so good job on that one. But I don't see the point of running MPP and Winstrol though. Like, you're trying to either bulk or cut here. Because if it's a cut, then using something more watery like Nandrolone doesn't make much sense, especially with Winstrol. If it's a cut, then take out the Nandy and put in some DHT. If it's a bulk, Winstrol's not applicable whatsoever. Winstrol's kind of a B, C tier anabolic anyway, if we're being honest. It's better for contest prep. So for you, you're getting a 6.5. Dave B. Drizzle, 800 primo per week plus 1.6 milligrams estradiol. All right, dude, that's a troll comment. You got me. He is coached by Nick Trigilli. He's all about crushing his estrogen into the ground and absolutely nuking it. Can you use Cialis and anavar together? Is that I can't say that on YouTube. No, that is not our worded to do. I totally would use those pre-workout. The only exception I would make is if you're using insulin or IGF LR3 along with the Cialis and the anavar and a ton of carbs. Sometimes your pump can just inhibit everything when you're in the gym. So you don't want your pump to be too much to where you can't finish your sets. I've had that happen before on a bulk where we're railing anadrol along with the insulin and all the other shit. So I had to take the Cialis out in that context. But most of the time it's a fine combination to do. Ray LaFleur asks, 650 test, 500 MPP, 500 primo, 5 IUs of GH. That's not bad. If you respond well to MPP, I'm cool with that. You're hitting each tree for moderate doses. That's 1.5 grams essentially, plus 5 IUs GH. You could probably go up on the GH a little bit. Just find a better friend in China.
I like China.
And you'll be able to buy a little bit more of it to run 10 IUs, and then you're golden, baby. So I'm gonna give you an 8.5 out of 10 on that one. Gengar chain, absolutely fire. This guy knows, put him in the Hall of Fame. I'm gonna get a Tyranitar one if I can find one. That's my favorite Pokemon, by the way. Gengar's kind of like fucking B tier, if we're being honest. And honestly, Pursuit Trap, that motherfucker, he's gone. He out of here. Yes, CDM, Hungry Limp. I don't think I got a DM from you, bro. If you did, it got buried, and I don't know where the fuck it is. Unless you're the one that sent me the Tony Huge one, but we're saving that one for the end. If you sent me that one, just wait for that one. Colton Fitness. Coach Colton sliding in my fucking DMs here. 200 tests every other week and 25 milligrams of Tren for just one shot to mix it up now and then. Well, I'm pretty sure you went like 4 weeks without tests. So in that case, we can rate it a 2 because the Tren's in there. The Tren makes up for having hypogonadal test and being a little bitch. So actually, I think Haley might have higher tests than you in that situation. We really need to get that tested. I'd like to see their blood work side by side. Colton going 1 test shot a month versus Haley just natty, straight up lifting. Now, even though your dick's kind of limp from the lack of testosterone, at least melanotan makes up for it a little bit. So tell Coach Colton, start taking some melanotan just to make up for his lack of testosterone and his low T. That's why he ain't an alpha right now. Like, he needs to get his chains back on and get his shit back together. Marto Ivanov. 500 test E, 500 deca, 400 Tren E, 60 milligrams of D-ball. Dude, what the did I just read? I'm just about to leave after that. How many of these do you guys watch and you still do stupid shit like stacking 19 Nors and adding D-ball? Are you trying to grow tits, dude? I bet you he has fucking cone titties. 1 second, I'm gonna look him up. All right, I cannot confirm or deny cone titties. He's only got a profile picture and no other posts. He's got a black shirt on, so he hides them pretty well. But yeah, that's what you're asking for with that cycle. It's just fucking cone titties, dude. So definitely don't mix 19 Nors nor the long esters of them. So you're gonna have tons of side effects and just lengthen them out until you like are super basically. Either take out the Deca or take out the Tren, and if you're gonna use them, use shorter esters unless you know how they work. Swap it with a DHT, and don't take D-ball, dude. What is this, 1970? We have better orals. We've had better orals for fucking 50 years at this point. So for that stupid ass cycle, you're probably getting a 0. Anon. Blur this one out. I didn't put Anon up there. I'm giving him a little bit of leeway because he follows me on fucking everything. So he's seen me put the Anon before, but you're not supposed to be doing that, buddy. Can't say your name because you put it on there. 300 milligrams Testy, 240 Primo, 25 Anavar, 10 Cialis, 3 IUs GH. Solid. Well, he follows everything that I post, so obviously he uses my frameworks, so that's good. Kind of a baby cycle, but I know he's not trying to put on a ton of mass anyway, so we'll give you a 9. That's kind of like a champagne stack. You got the Test, you got the Primo, you got the Anavar, the Cialis. GH is a little low. I believe he's in a spot where GH costs up on them. So because he's from a different area than the US, yeah, I think he's in New Zealand actually. So yeah, GH is very, very expensive for him. So I don't blame him for running 3 IUs versus like 10. So I'll give him a 9 just because budget constraints obviously limit him there. Hazy. Testy 500 mass, 300 EQ 150. Wow, dude. I like it.
I got you, homie.
Yeah, no, that's pretty solid. Not gonna lie. That's good intermediate cycle. Not pushing it too crazy. You don't have to run an oral. That's fine. And I like EQ. Better than Deca myself. Less side effects than Tren. You get a similar-ish look. Not exactly, but you do get the vascular look more with EQ. So that's totally fine to have in there at 150. You just need to be running this cycle for a very long time because the EQ takes 8 weeks itself. So don't be doing that bullshit that fucking Tanian Clark does where he goes off every 6 weeks because he doesn't even saturate. So there's no point. If you want to learn like how to actually do this stuff, then you need to join our Skool group. But before I delve into these cycles, I have one big announcement for you guys to make, so hold tight. 1 second, we'll get to the reviews. But I wanted to let you know that if you're interested in learning why we rip these cycles apart, we now have our Skool group open. Now with the Ascendancy Collective, we offer everything you get from a one-on-one coaching program for $15. So head to the link down below in the bio if that interests you, because you're gonna learn everything that I use and apply to my programs for my clients at an extremely unbeatable price. Not only that, we're gonna have courses in there to help you level up and go from the weak little pleb that you are right now into being an alpha male like Wes Watson. Except we're not gonna scam you like Wes Watson. We're here to let you grow. So go down below, click the link, get in that group. I'm on a live call every Sunday night. Come talk to me. Let's hear it. And remember, if you do join, you get an A chain for graduating. But you can only graduate if you're making content, and we start making 10 grand a month or more. I mean, 10 grand is the floor. If you join our group, you're gonna make at least 6 figures no matter what. So stop sitting there beating your meat, working your 9 to 5, and show up and be an alpha male. The $8,000 you're gonna pay Wes Watson, you can pay me $8,000 and I'll turn it into $200,000 for you. Just like that. Don't be stupid. Go sign up. It's free right now. The Static Saint, 600 tests, 600 Primo, 300 MPP, 4 to 6 IUs of GH. That is good. That is very good. 1500 total. That's standard middle of the road dose. 4 to 6 IUs GH. Put up 6 to 8. I'm a little happier. Give you a 9. Those cycles were actually not horrible for the most part this time around. Those are pretty tame, pretty moderate. People are actually listening to me now. I can tell. Like, they watch my content, they know what to expect, how to build a decent cycle and not screw themselves up, but still run enough to make some progress. Like, there's no point of running gear if you're not making progress. That's stupid. So it's kind of like watching my content, not joining the school, and knowing you can make progress if you join for free, but you still decide to not do that and sit there and just, as you sit there on the couch being a virgin with like no money, when you could be jacked, tan, making money, and being an authority in the fitness space where people listen to you and ask you how to build cycles, ask you how to train, ask you how to look good as fuck. So if you want to get bitches and you want to get money, go ahead and fucking join, dude. But don't do what this guy here did. You ready for it? This is the one we mentioned at the beginning. It's a tough read. All right, so give me a second here to really collect myself. Tony Huge Mass Blast. We have one. We found one, boys. We fucking found one. I didn't think it was a real thing. Like, I knew he put it on YouTube. I didn't think people actually bought into his bullshit, but we haven't. All right, so we're no longer alpha. We are withering away after I read this. We got good progress on SARMs, so I want to mix that in gear. So he's probably like 16 and completely fucking himself up. Ready? 30 I use Lantus in the morning, then rapid insulin after meals. You don't need that. You're not that big. 20 milligrams MK677 in the morning, 10 milligrams at night. So you're spiking your blood sugar and then jagging it down with insulin. 5 IUs of GH 2 times a day mixed with MK. What the fuck? Plus 250 micrograms of IGF LR3. You're literally just counteracting everything you just did over and over. 15 milligrams of YK11. 30 milligrams SARM AC262. I don't even know what the Assassin's Creed SARM is, so whatever. 100 milligrams of Anadrol. 100 milligrams test suspension. 40 milligrams of D-ball. 50 milligrams of Ment. 30 milligrams of Super... Bro, you're gonna blow your liver apart. What the fuck? This guy does... There's no way this guy watches my content. Absolutely no way. And this is pretty spot on for Tony Huge's stupid ass mass blast. I remember I watched the video one day. I didn't remember this many orals mixed together, but Jesus Christ, bro. MGF 5 IUs, I don't even know what the hell that is. Arachidonic acid post-training. 400 milligrams test base. All right, we got a test base. Woohoo! I mean, the rest of it's total dog shit, but at least you got that down. Slim pills and YK11 on rest days. What the fuck? Ancillaries Prammy. Dude, this guy's head is gonna be absolutely by the end of this. NSI 189. That is bromatine, tane. Telomethasartan. All right, we're caring about the heart there. Neblivolol. Okay, so there's 3 decent things and like 20 horrible things. Propanol. Bro, why are we mixing propanol and neblivolol together? Oh my god. So we're mixing 2 blood pressure medicines and a beta blocker together along with all this shit. Where are we going with this? THC at night and diphenyramine 25 milligrams. Wait till we get to the diet part. We're not done. We're not done yet. Hold on. There's more. There's more. Diet. Fast on days 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 0 calories with all that shit in you. And the insulin. What the f? Dude, you're gonna go hypo. Okay, whatever. 1 blast day, 10,000 calories. Why not eat 2,500 the first 4 days? Then lower carb and no PEDs days 5, 6, and 7. So he cuts out all the PEDs, doesn't do anything for 3 days. Blast days 8 and 9, 10K calories each. No PEDs the next 2 days, and then blast and cruise to maintain all the muscle. Dude, you can't even make this up. Like, wow. He tells me, doesn't even ask me. I should gain 20 pounds of muscle if I switch to heavier lifting and stay on the cruise. So you're gonna eat food 3 days out of 12. Do PEDs every 3 days for a total of 2 weeks and expect to put on 20 pounds of muscle. This is the brain rot content that should not be on YouTube because people watch Tony Huge and think this is real. There's no way you put on 20 pounds in 2 weeks unless it's water. Now, judging by all the really harsh orals, like probably all the inflammation and water that he's gaining might add up to 20 pounds for being 100% honest. And 10,000 calories in like certain days and then skipping days eating after, it's just asinine. I don't understand. I'm putting the glasses back on because my future's too damn bright. This motherfucker is too damn stupid. And I need to block the stupid rays from infecting my brain, making me dumber every time that I glance over at the screen right now. That is like a negative 9,000.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000! What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right.
Yeah, let me know what you think about that mass blast. I do not think we're gonna ever find a worse Cyclops, but I am outdone every time I say this. Like 2 weeks later, somebody sends in something worse. This is honestly so ridiculously bad. I don't know we can beat it. So we need to bookmark this video and come back and revisit this the next time we get one that is almost as bad as that. So if you like this content, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe down below. And you want to become an authority also, as I've said, join the Skool group. I am on live calls every Sunday. Come talk shit to me or ask questions. That's cool too. But until the next one, I'll see you guys later.